Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time for another Love Island update. First, let's get into our announcements. Y'all see my hair? I washed my hair, so this is my hair freshly wet, and I want it to air dry. So when my hair air dries, the curls are bouncier, but maybe by the end of this review, my hair might be up to here, and I'm gonna look a fool, but that's okay. Um, Tonight at 6 p.m. Central, Kenya Moore is going live about this suspension tea. Now, I already have a live set up for 6:30. That's why I moved this one up to 5:30 because at 6 p.m. in 30 minutes, I will be over on Instagram listening to what Kenya have to say to see if I believe what she has to say because all these housewives known for telling a good lie. But we ain't gonna go down that Kenya Moore lane. That's just an announcement. 6 o'clock, meet me on IG. We gonna hear what Kenya got to say. And at 6:30, I will be back live talking about my thoughts on this Real Housewives of Atlanta situation. And then at 7, you can find me on House of D. I'm going to share it on YouTube. We will be talking about the new show on Wow Presents called House of Fire. That's where you can find me tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know what's. I have watched one episode of The GOAT. I'm 2 episodes behind. I watched the one where Wendell went home. I need to watch one more episode. So maybe tomorrow we can get into The GOAT or, whatever. But Sunday night, me and Ebby are going to be together for Bridgerton. And then Monday, we're going to get together for House of Dragons. I'm out of town Tuesday through Thursday next week. I'll fill y'all in Thursday night when I get home on the catch up schedule. But y'all know I'm gonna catch all the videos up, no worries. So let's get into House of Fire. It's good. I missed being on the panel last week. I was out of town. Y'all gonna hear my summer schedule is wild. I'm gonna be out of town a lot this summer, but I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna try my best to keep it up. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it up. But tonight will be my first night on the panel. That show is wild. It is really, 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 really good. And I hope it gets renewed for another season. But anyway, let's get into Love Island because we have to keep time because I can't miss what Miss Kenya Moore says. We got 20 minutes and it ain't really 20 minutes worth to say about Love Island. Let me get my list of names right here so I could keep up. Now, on this episode of Love Island, some people took my advice. I think they'd be watching my videos in that villa. Some people were moving around, getting to know a few other people. It is just it ain't even week 1. It's day 3 in the villa. We saw Janae get to know Connor. We saw Hannah get to know Hakeem. That man is a clown. Please, immediately, let's get Hakeem up off our TV screen. But we'll get to that in a second. We did see the rekindling of Rob and Leah. It was too much Rob and Leah for me. Let's go ahead and get them out the way. Rob and Leah, based on the little bit of information they gave us about themselves, to me, don't work. Like, I don't see it. I don't see how their personalities, it just seems like. And Angie, y'all here for my opinion, so I'm just going to give it. Leah seems like a high school girl who has the crush on the star football player. And now that the star football player is paying her a little bit of attention, she not focused on really getting to know him, really getting like, girl, you really like snakes like that? I mean, I guess. And she's just fixated on the fact that this man that she think is so fine, and the snakes turn me off, but this ain't got to do with me. She fixated on him and it's not, and she's blind to everything else. I wish Leah really would take the opportunity to get to know some more people. Like, Leah is closed. That's what they like to say on Love Island. Leah is closed as long as Rob is open to her. And that's very unfortunate. Rob, for whatever reason, he likes Leah and he's entitled to that. I don't see the connection. I see they like to kiss in the mouth a lot, and he does look her in the eyes when they talk. So there has to be some kind of chemistry there. I just really feel like they don't have anything in common. And I don't know if Rob is playing in Leah's phase or I don't know. I just feel like Leah gonna get her feelings hurt because I really don't see what they have in common. But good luck. Good luck. With all that being said, I like Rob and Leah together. I like that Rob did not play in Liz's face or Liv's face and do all that kissing and cuddling and all that when he knew he really wanted to be with Leah. My forehead looks so big right now. Let's pull a couple of these curls to the front. Okay, that's better. I had a vanity moment, excuse me. But for the most part, I do like Rob and Leah, so good luck. I hope it works out for them. They played this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game because this is where all the mess came up. And shout out to Evita. Evita asked me to put a couple of pictures up when I do my reviews. And so I try to grab a couple of pictures. And today I actually have some, but Evita, girl, not every review will have pictures. I'm going to try for you though, girl. I'm going to try for you. I love the end. Oh, I can't wait to get to the end of the episode, Eric. I cannot wait to get to the end of the episode. They played this card game. As long as they not spitting, chewed up milkshakes in each other's mouth, usually the games on this show are kind of cute and they end up with kissing in the mouth. I like this game. It spilled a little bit of people's tea. A lot of people were rolling eyes and double checking a couple of things. First, they asked the ladies how much money have they spent on a man, and then you go high low down the line. One of them said $5,000. I think that was Kayla. Girl, are you rich? I mean, if I ever had no, I like to shop a lot. I don't think I ever had just $5,000. Well, no, because I just bought some new appliances and stuff. But we spend it, grown people spend it on like new refrigerators and stuff like that, Angie, move on. I'm just thinking about how much you could really buy at $5,000. And these are 20-year-olds, and she talking about she spent $5,000 on Christmas gifts. Girl, at 20 years old, I did not have $5,000. And if I did, I damn sure wasn't spending it on no man. I don't care if it was my man or not. I damn sure. I was with Hannah. Now, I have spent a little bit more. Like in high school, I might have spent $100. Hey, Vita girl, I was just talking about you. In high school, I may have spent like $50 because back in the day they had them throwback jerseys and stuff. I might have spent $50, but not no $5,000. And mind you, back in the 90s, $50 was a lot of money to me. I ain't never spent that much money on. I don't spend that much money on my husband. Right now, I'm not buying him no $5,000 gift. So, I mean, shout out Kayla. Your family must got some cute coins. $1,000 was too much. Now, the $200 to $500 range, I could understand. What did they ask the men? What was the men's first question? Did they ask the men how much money they spend on women? Or did they just jump into how many people we sleep with numbers? We found out how many people everyone has slept with. I am with these two gentlemen right here, Rob and Cordell. That's a question I don't ask because we all know when you ask somebody how many people they slept with, add 20 people or multiply it by 10. I don't know. People are never going to give you the honest answer. Like even when Koye said 150, he probably meant 250. Because how you had sex with 150 people even? It just was quite even. Or you had sex with 75 people even. Like, don't nobody know that unless you really at home and you got a tally. I don't know. I feel like when you're dating someone and you want to get to know someone, their past shouldn't matter. If they ain't did nothing funny with no children, had no criminal record, how many people they slept with shouldn't matter because you got a number and they got a number. And that should be y'all past business. As long as everyone is healthy and clean, that's what you should be asking. Do you have any STDs? Are you willing to go take a test? That's the kind of, do you use protection? Them the kind of questions that you should be concerned about, not the actual number. So I liked that they didn't really care about the number. And in the game that showed. So in the game, we learned that Koye says he had sex with 150 girls, but if his woman have sex with more than 10, he got an issue. The double standard of it all. The double standard of it all. Janae was mad and Koye was mad. And everybody else, for the most part, I don't think they really cared. Some people were kind of like 75, but girl, Kayla, you done had 70. Kayla had 70, or was she at 50 something? Angie, don't judge. I just got up here saying I would go judge. I ain't gonna judge. But that is kind of a lot for some 20-year-olds. I mean, but damn, but then the 20s is the time to have your fun. 20s is the time to have your fun. Just be safe. That's all I'm gonna say. Because really nobody else really tripped. During this game, this is the game where they found out, because they asked the men how many people have they ghosted, and Cordell's ghosting number was high. And Serena was like, oh, you done ghosted all these people. Yes, the game is very messy and we was here for the mess. This is where he dropped his brother's name. I'm telling you, they be watching my reviews, because everything I be telling them to do, they be doing it. Because I told him, sir, drop your brother's name soon. And he dropped it in a really cool way. It wasn't no braggadocious way. He was kind of like, well, I be ghosting these girls because as soon as they find out Odell Beckham Jr. is my brother, they get to be tripping and shaking their ass in the camera. Hannah. They get to be tripping, so I just cut them off, because if you want to be with my brother, go over there. If you want to be with me, be with me. He dropped that so smooth. I was like, I told you to drop it. I think that's kind of what got Serena was like, okay, I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. Serena, you still better move around and get to know some other people. So I kind of like Serena and Cordell, but I'm happy he did finally drop that name. But anyway, they got me beat by 35 plus people, and I'm right. But Evita, we not judging. We aren't judging. Let them do, as long as they're doing it safely, that's their business. What else kind of happened? We saw the breakdown of Janae and Koye. Let's see, what's my next picture? And who is that? Look like Davon. Okay, I ain't there yet, so stop sharing. So Janae and Koye, because she in her feelings because he called her a liar in the middle of the competition. We find out every time they have a chat, Janae got to be the one to pull. He's always across the villa, lurking, looking, but showing no interest in her. And I told y'all yesterday, these two have zero chemistry. They fine as hell, but they have zero chemistry. They have nothing in common. They have not taken the conversation below the surface. And Koye, I don't know you, but from what I gather, he is so fine. He is so fine, he doesn't have to do any work. He's used to women bowing to him. He's 6'8", chocolate, fit, fine as hell, got a good ass job. He's used to women chasing him to where he doesn't have to put in any effort, because as soon as he's done with you, it's another woman right there willing to chase him next. So he's in this villa. On the first day, it's 3 women on his lily pad. He could make his choice of who he wants to be with. He feels like he doesn't have to put in any effort in this process, because women will just fall at his feet. But the end of the episode humbled him very quickly. But we ain't got there yet. But we found out, not Tyler Perry. Eric. Look at my hair. I'm showing y'all the realness. My hair is thinning. Don't go there, Angie. Just keep talking. And some women are like that too. Some women feel like they so fine, they don't have to put in any work. They don't have to cater to their man, because once they're done with that man, they can get them a new one. It can go vice versa, but we finally seen a man who was like that. And I was warning Janae, like, girl, you better get to know somebody else, because that man's head will turn. Like, he didn't even look like he liked her. That lady was crying in his face, like, can you please just do 50-50? Can you please pull me for a chat? Do I always have to be the one in your face? Do I always have to be begging for your attention? Can you act like you even like me? Like, she is crying. When Janae cried, I wasn't mad at it, because she was crying out of frustration. And I really feel like Janae wanted that black love to happen. I was rooting for it too, girl. But girl, find you somebody who's willing to treat you with the same level of respect and love and attention. Don't just be sticking with that chocolate man because he fine in chocolate and you gonna be KK. Don't nobody want to be KK number 2. So I was so happy she got to have these conversations with Connor. Her and Connor have that natural chemistry. They was talking about serial killer movies. Like, they were talking about things they had in common. They were laughing, joking. That's the dog. She wasn't begging him for attention, though. I ain't really see Connor pull her for no chat. She was pulling him for all. Maybe Janae, because I know y'all be watching on your little cell phones. Janae, go ahead and you sit and lurk and wait and see what man come pull you. Quit pulling these men. Now, I understand you coupled up with Connor now, but sit back and see if he bring you a little bit of breakfast in the morning. Sit back and see if he pull you for a couple of chats. Sometimes you need to chill a little bit too, because I just keep seeing you, but you did what you had to do. I just don't want this man to play in your face. And next week, when they drop in 2 new female bombshells, he go run off to the next non-melanated girl he see. Because then I'm going to have to cuss your ass out, Connor. Real quick, fast, in a hurry. But let's go ahead and get through this. How many minutes? We only got 10 minutes to Kenya Moore. So we got to go ahead and speed through this. Let's just get to the main event. Leah and Rob are still in each other's face. They have some kind of signal where when Rob goes like this, some kind of football play, he done taught the lady that they go meet up on the dock. That's their secret making out place. And they met up on the dock and, kissed in the mouth and all of that. And I want to be with you, all of this. And I skipped the slide, but old girl, Liv, saw them kissing on the dock, and she was with Kayla, and she was like, "You pussy bitch. How dare you kiss her on that dock, coupled up with me, ma'am? This man told you from the moment you picked him, he didn't want to be with you. He like Leah. I don't understand why she has so much anger." I didn't get the anger. I felt like you should have been moving around. She had a little conversation with Hakeem, but we're going to get to them because we got to talk fast, because we got to catch this Kenya live in 8 minutes. So Liv was mad that they was kissing on the dock. I don't care that Liv was mad. Let's get on to the recoupling. The recoupling happened how I felt like it would happen. Everyone pretty much stuck. That's exactly, everybody stuck with who they originally was with, except for Janae. And I really thought it was going to be Kayla who would flip, but Janae showed. So let's go ahead. These two stuck together. They're cute together until they work my nerve. But I like Cordell and Serena. They stuck together. Kayla kissed Connor in Soul Ties last week and found out that, that kiss wasn't it. So she stuck with Aaron. Kendall and Hannah stuck together. I thought Hannah was going to pick Hakeem because I feel like she like that black man energy. Like, she just give me the swag of a woman who dates black men. But again, Kendall seems to be black as well. So I just don't think Hannah and Kendall match either, but good luck. Who else is still here? Liv picked Hakeem. As soon as Liv picked Hakeem, because when Hannah was talking, it did seem like she was getting ready to pick Hakeem, but she said, "No, I'm gonna stick with Kendall." But Hakeem went to going off, and I'm like, "Sir, at least you're not going home, because hell, she could have pulled Koye's ass, but at least you still have an opportunity." I got the hiccups to be in the villa. I don't think Liv and Hakeem want each other. They just the angry couple until some new bombshells come along. But I like Kendall too. I just don't like him with Hannah. I just like Rob and Leah. Kendall and Hannah don't match to me. I don't know why Hakeem was throwing a hissy fit, but what I loved is when Hannah said, "I'm done talking about it." That's me. No, that ain't me. Sometimes that's me. When I'm done talking about something, I'm done, but I do like to argue for a little bit before I get done. But when Hannah was like, "I'm done talking about it," I said, "Yes, ma'am, Hannah. Yes, ma'am. Check his ass." And then Liv got to piping up about, "How dare you kiss him while he was my couple." Liv, pipe down, because you ain't even about that life. I could tell, girl. Pipe down. You don't want none of Miss Leah. So I don't think Leah about that either. But Leah, you should have cussed her out. But anyway, who's left? We're down to Connor and Koye. And we waiting to see who Johnny is going to pick. Now, I'll be honest with you all. I thought Johnny was going to pick Koye just because I thought she was going to roll with the black love and everything. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy she picked Connor. She said, "I ain't about to sit up here and fuss and fight and beg for this man's attention. I'm a bad bitch. All of these men will be happy to be up on my arm. I ain't got to beg this man for nothing. He can go home and be with 150 women in his harem, but I ain't about to beg him to like me for nothing." When she, oh, my slide ain't here. Oh, here it is. Let me show the screen real quick. When she said, "I pick Connor," what happened to my slides? Now, please, computer, don't start messing up. This was everybody's face. Everybody was shocked. Kayla was crying. Why are y'all crying and shocked after this woman was up in the ladies' lounge crying on y'all's shoulders, telling you how this man was treating her and he wasn't shit, but y'all shocked she sent him home? Please, I would have been high-fiving my girlfriend. Like, "Yes, ma'am, pick yourself first. He's trash. Wear your suitcase." You could see Serena was kind of shocked, but she wasn't. She was kind of like, "Well, okay." Like, Serena wasn't too surprised. The men were shocked because, they do forge friendships. These people live together for all these days. They are friends. So I can understand the men kind of just being sad they friend going home. And y'all all know how it is. Usually the day ones they stick together. That's kind of how this show get kind of boring because they don't flip and flop enough for me. But you see, Hakeem is like that's gonna be you next, Hakeem, because don't nobody want to clown for a man. We don't want to clown for a man. Where we at with time? This was where Koye's face. Koye cracked. That man went over there and hugged up on that juicy, chocolate, gorgeous woman, and your face is cracked. You will learn, sir. Just because you fine don't mean you don't have to put in the effort. You might can get away with that at home, but not over here on the Love Island. No, sir. Though I am a little bit sad because I like looking at Koye on my TV screen, but I'm gonna always have the black woman's back first. I'm gonna root for Johnny first. Pick yourself, girl. Now I just hope and pray when I turn on my TV screen tonight. Is it a new episode tonight? I can't remember what day, because it come on damn near every day of the week, but one day is like a recap, and I don't watch the recaps. But if it's the new episode tonight and they drop in some new bombshells, Connor, if you drop my girl Johnny, you're gonna get roasted. I'm giving you a chance, but don't do it in Johnny. Connor might be the one right now, but you better keep a looking. You better keep a talking. You better keep your options open, because I have a feeling that this man right here, his head is going to be on the swivel as well. And last but not least, this man started out with everybody wanting him, everybody standing on his lily pad, but he's the first one to roll that suitcase on up out the house. That's crazy. He got 3 women on his lily pad, and he the first one to roll his suitcase out the house. I love that for the women this season. I love that the women this season are not playing the fool for a man, and they sending these clowns up and out. Take note, Nick. If you want to be on this show next season, take note. As a woman, this is how you treat men. If they don't treat you right, pass them their suitcase and send them on up and out the villa. Okay, let's look at the comments. Oh, wait, we ain't got time to look at the comments. I'm sorry. It's time for Kenya Moore Hair Care to tell her side of the story of if she's suspended on Bravo or not. So please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be on IG. Meet me back here in 30 minutes, and I will be discussing my 2 cents on that Kenya Moore Hair Care suspension situation. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Okay, let's see what